The friendship between BTS members is not needed to be discussed due to the fact that they are just like a family. After more than a decade of living and working together, the members have become the best friends and best brothers. Their friendship has gone through many fights, disagreement and arguments, but all of that hardships just make their bond even harder to break. And things go the same way when it comes to Jin and RM's bond. Being mentioned as the parents of BTS, the oldest member and the leader of BTS are not just reliable supporters for other members, but they are also each other's number one partner. Are you all curious to know about the way how the leader and the eldest member of BTS love and protect each other? Let's get started with the video, and I'm sure you will definitely fall harder for these two. But before we proceed, please make sure to subscribe to my channel. Hi and welcome to K-Word News Network. Jin and RM are constantly next to each other. Whether they are sitting side by side, leaning in towards each other, or even doing the same movements, it seems as if there's a magnetic force pulling the two together. This earned them the nickname of human magnets. The duo never failed to make their viewers laugh out loud with their antics. And that's exactly what happened on one of the episodes of Run BTS. The warm-up game involved having one-on-one battles with paired-up members trying to push the other off a floating mat into the pool by playing a hand-pushing game. Namjoon's round was one of the longest, with both of them standing firm on the mat. RM, however, decided to let Jin win the game. So he latched onto Jin and fell into the water together, much to the surprise of Jin. On one of the episodes of Artist Made Collection merch, Jin and RM supposed to do modeling for Jimin's merch. But instead the duo kept their focus on just eating and chilling together, proving how these two shares the same brain cells. Let's bring back the time when they showed their undeniable karaoke skills while singing Jungkook's solo track Euphoria. They purposely sang so bad that even Jungkook had to question what the two were singing. However, the score turned out to be one of the highest that day, 96 out of 100. And we can all say that Jin and RM did have a good time hitting those high notes together. RM's cooking skills are not the best, and this fact is acknowledged by all the members, including RM himself. Jin, on the other hand, is a fantastic cook and even had his own cooking blog when BTS was just starting out. When paired together to cook in Run BTS episode, the duo would only rack a wok. On one of the episodes, they were supposed to cook a dish using the kimchi they had made together. When it was announced that the dish they would make was to be their lunch as well, Jin knew his day was going to be full of hardships. Despite RM almost burning his fingers, the duo had a lot of fun, and with Jin's guidance, they were able to make a delicious meal. Despite having spent years working and living together, all BTS members have always been known for how they respect each other even in daily life. In one of the episodes of In the Soup, RM and Jin had a tender conversation, which was simply heartwarming just because of the way they interacted and cared for the other one. Even though it was a small conversation, yet it demonstrated how considerate they were. Jin was concerned because RM had been sleeping and might now be hungry after his sleep. Later on, he went to ask RM if he would like to have some food. It was quite surprising that RM was able to reply to Jin while he was still asleep. Later, RM thanked Jin for asking him to eat, not to forget that most people wouldn't think to express gratitude to a close friend for such small things. In the past interview with Radio Disney, BTS was asked who eats the most in the group. Jin was the first to answer, admitting he eats a lot. When RM asked why he eats so much, Jin proudly grabbed the mic and without a hint of embarrassment called himself a pig. He even made some pretty cute pig sounds. But the funniest part was how RM didn't even blink his eyes when he heard Jin's joke. In reply, RM said there were 6 humans and 1 pig in the room. It seems that Jin and RM never feel shy whenever it comes to praising each other. Whether it's about their skills or their physical appearance, the two are never afraid to express how much they value each other. During the photo shoot for their 2021 Festa family portrait, the members kept complimenting each other on how cool and attractive they looked in the pictures. While it was RM's turn to wait for his own personal photo shoot, he watched Jin pose for photos. It seemed that he was as stunned by Jin's appearance as the rest of the world was, and he couldn't help but exclaim, "Jin, you are handsome." Hearing that, Jin asked if he was really handsome just to make sure, and then RM simply responded with a yes. In reply to that, Jin hilariously answered, "I've never not been handsome in the morning." And since RM is used to Jin's admirable confidence, he seemed to expect Jin's answer. RM replied, "His answers are always the same, so I don't feel like I'm complimenting him anymore." And that is how Jin and RM shows love and protect each other. From the smallest details to noticeable actions, they all prove to us that the relationship between these two is unbreakable. That's it for this video. Keep following and supporting me. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.